Awakening your inner potential, the first step to transformation. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted wilderness, a forest stretching endlessly before you, its towering trees whispering secrets of growth, resilience, and untapped possibility. The air is thick with the scent of earth and promise, and the path ahead is both inviting and daunting. This forest is not just a place, it's a metaphor for your life, a canvas for your dreams, and a reflection of the infinite potential that lies dormant within you. Deep inside, there's a spark, a quiet, radiant force that has been waiting patiently for you to acknowledge it. This spark is your inner potential, the essence of who you are and who you can become. Awakening it is not merely a choice, it's a sacred calling, an invitation to step boldly into the life you were destined to live. Today, let's embark on a journey together to explore what it means to awaken your inner potential and take that first transformative step toward a life filled with purpose, meaning, and boundless possibility. What does it mean to awaken your inner potential? It's not about chasing external markers of success, wealth, status, or applause, though these may come as a byproduct of your growth. Nor is it about conforming to the expectations of others, whether they come from family, society, or the culture around you. Awakening your inner potential is a deeply personal act of turning inward, peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and conditioning that have kept you small, and discovering the reservoir of strength, creativity, and wisdom that resides within. It's about recognizing that you are not defined by your circumstances, your past, or the limitations others have placed upon you. Instead, you are the architect of your destiny, capable of creating a life that resonates with your deepest truths. This awakening is the first step to transformation because it shifts your perspective from one of scarcity and limitation to one of abundance and possibility. It's the moment you realize that you are not bound by your mistakes, your fears, or the voices that whisper, "You can't." You are defined by your courage to step into the unknown and embrace the fullness of who you are. The journey to awakening begins with a single, powerful question. Who am I, really? This question is not about your job title, your roles, or the achievements you've accumulated. It's an invitation to dive beneath the surface, to explore the core of your being, the part of you that exists beyond the labels and expectations. In a world that constantly bombards us with messages about who we should be, what we should want, and how we should live, it's easy to lose sight of our true selves. We often live on autopilot, following scripts written by others, parents, teachers, society, that dictate our choices and shape our paths. But your inner potential cannot flourish in a life that isn't authentically yours. To awaken it, you must dare to question the narratives you've accepted as truth. Are you living for yourself, or are you striving to meet someone else's definition of success? Are you pursuing your dreams, or are you chasing a version of happiness that feels empty? These questions may stir discomfort, but discomfort is the fertile ground where transformation takes root. When you begin to ask these questions, you start to unravel the layers of conditioning that have dimmed your inner light, revealing the radiant potential beneath. Fear is one of the greatest barriers to awakening your inner potential. It manifests in many forms: fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears are like invisible chains, tethering you to a life of safety and mediocrity. But here's a profound truth. Fear is not your enemy. It's a guide, a signal that you're on the cusp of something meaningful. Every time you feel fear, it's an invitation to step beyond the confines of your comfort zone and into the realm of growth. Think back to a moment when fear held you back. Perhaps it was the fear of starting a new venture, speaking your truth, or pursuing a long-held dream. What happened when you pushed past that fear? Even if the outcome wasn't what you expected, you likely discovered a strength within yourself that you didn't know existed. That strength is your inner potential, and every act of courage brings it closer to the surface. The key is to reframe fear as a teacher rather than a barrier. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if I grow?" Instead of worrying, "What will others think?" ask, "What will I learn about myself?" This shift in perspective transforms fear from a roadblock into a stepping stone, guiding you toward your true potential. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of this awakening. It's the mirror that reflects your true self, not the polished version you present to the world, but the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are. Self-awareness requires you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors without judgment. Do you constantly criticize yourself? Do you shy away from opportunities because you feel unworthy? Do you hold on to regrets or resentments that weigh you down? By noticing these patterns, you gain the power to change them. Self-awareness is not about fixing what's wrong with you. It's about understanding who you are and what drives you. Try this simple practice. Set aside 5 minutes each day to sit in silence, observing your thoughts. Don't try to change them or push them away. Just notice them. What do they reveal about your fears, your desires, your beliefs? Over time, this practice will deepen your connection to your inner self, helping you uncover the passions, strengths, and dreams that lie dormant within. Self-awareness is like a compass, guiding you toward the choices and actions that align with your true potential. Embracing your uniqueness is another vital step in this journey. In a world that often pressures us to conform, it's tempting to believe that success requires fitting into a certain mold. But your greatest power lies in what makes you different. Your quirks, your passions, your perspective. These are the ingredients of your inner potential. Think of the people who have inspired you most, whether they're artists, leaders, or everyday individuals who radiate authenticity. They didn't achieve greatness by blending in. They stood out by embracing their individuality. Your unique gifts, whether it's your ability to tell stories, solve problems, or connect with others, are the keys to unlocking your potential. Celebrate them. Nurture them. Share them with the world. When you embrace what makes you you, you not only awaken your own potential, but also inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity and transformation. Awakening your inner potential is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey that requires commitment and practice. One of the most effective ways to nurture this awakening is through intentional action. Transformation doesn't happen through grand gestures alone. It's built through small, consistent steps taken with purpose. Start by setting a single intention for your day. Perhaps it's to approach challenges with curiosity instead of fear, or to practice gratitude for the small moments of joy. These intentions are like seeds planted in the soil of your consciousness, growing over time into habits of growth and resilience. For example, if you want to cultivate confidence, commit to one small action each day that pushes you out of your comfort zone, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, sharing your ideas, or trying something new. Each step reinforces your belief in your own potential, creating a cycle of growth that propels you forward. The beauty of intentional action is that it doesn't require perfection, just progress. Every small step is a victory, a testament to your commitment to awakening the potential within. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst in this journey. It's not just about saying thank you for the good things in your life. It's a mindset that transforms how you perceive the world. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what's missing to what's abundant. This shift is crucial for awakening your inner potential because it trains your mind to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things each day that you're thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes the smallest moments, like a warm conversation with a friend or the beauty of a sunset, can spark the deepest sense of appreciation. Over time, gratitude rewires your brain to seek out the positive, fueling your motivation to pursue your dreams. It also fosters resilience, helping you navigate life's challenges with a sense of hope and possibility. When you approach life with gratitude, you create a fertile ground for your inner potential to flourish. Letting go is another essential practice in awakening your inner potential. We often carry heavy burdens from the past, mistakes we've made, hurts we've suffered, or dreams we've abandoned. These burdens are like anchors, keeping us stuck in a cycle of regret and stagnation. Letting go doesn't mean erasing your past. It means releasing its hold over you, so you can create space for new possibilities. Forgiveness, both of yourself and others, is a powerful act of letting go. It's not about excusing what happened, but about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. Try this exercise. Write a letter to someone who has hurt you or to yourself for a past mistake. Pour out your feelings without holding back, then burn or tear up the letter as a symbol of release. This act can be profoundly liberating, clearing the emotional clutter that obscures your inner potential. By letting go, you make room for growth, creativity, and new opportunities to emerge. Connection plays a vital role in this journey. While awakening your inner potential is a deeply personal process, it doesn't happen in isolation. We are shaped by the people around us, and surrounding yourself with those who uplift and inspire you can amplify your growth. Seek out relationships that challenge you to be your best self, friends, mentors, or communities that share your values and vision. At the same time, be mindful of those who drain your energy or diminish your light. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's an act of self-respect that protects your inner potential. Ask yourself, who in my life supports my growth and who holds me back? The answers may guide you to make changes that align with your journey of transformation. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, you create a supportive environment where your potential can thrive. As you awaken your inner potential, you'll begin to approach challenges with a new perspective. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, you'll view them as opportunities to grow. This mindset, often called a growth mindset, is the belief that your abilities and potential are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and learning. Embrace challenges as teachers. When you encounter a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? This perspective transforms failures into stepping stones, guiding you closer to your true potential. For example, if a project doesn't go as planned, instead of dwelling on the disappointment, reflect on the skills or insights you gained that will serve you in the future. A growth mindset empowers you to see every experience as a chance to evolve, bringing you closer to the person you're meant to be. Living in the present moment is another key to awakening your inner potential. So often, we're caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future, missing the power of now. The present moment is where your potential lies. It's where you make choices, take action, and create change. Practice mindfulness to anchor yourself in the now. This could be as simple as pausing to take a few deep breaths, noticing the sensations in your body, or savoring the taste of your morning coffee. These moments of presence reconnect you with your inner self, reminding you of the power you hold in each moment to shape your life. Mindfulness also helps you quiet the noise of external expectations, allowing you to hear the whispers of your own heart. One of the most profound lessons in awakening your inner potential is that it's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more fully yourself. The world doesn't need another imitation of someone else's success. It needs you, your voice, your vision, your unique contribution. This realization can be both liberating and daunting. It's liberating because it frees you from the pressure to conform, but it's daunting because it requires you to take responsibility for your own path. No one else can define your potential or tell you what your purpose is. That's a journey only you can undertake, and it begins with the courage to listen to your heart. What stirs your soul? What makes you feel alive? These are the clues to your potential, guiding you toward a life that reflects your deepest truths. As you take these first steps toward transformation, you may encounter moments of doubt or uncertainty. That's okay. It's part of the process. Awakening your inner potential is not about achieving perfection or reaching a final destination. It's about embracing the journey with all its highs and lows and trusting that every step brings you closer to your true self. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every time you choose courage over fear, authenticity over conformity, or growth over stagnation, you're awakening a part of yourself that has been waiting to shine. Trust the process. Trust yourself. The spark within you is not a fleeting flame. It's a fire that grows stronger with every choice you make to honor it. Overcoming self-sabotage, breaking the cycle. One of the most insidious barriers to awakening your inner potential is self-sabotage. It's that quiet voice that whispers, "You're not ready," or "You're not good enough," just as you're about to take a bold step. Self-sabotage often stems from deeply ingrained beliefs about ourselves, beliefs we may not even be aware of. These might come from childhood experiences, societal pressures, or past failures that left a mark on our psyche. The first step to overcoming self-sabotage is recognizing it. Pay attention to the moments when you hesitate, procrastinate, or retreat from opportunities. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What story am I telling myself about why I can't do this? By bringing these thoughts into the light, you strip them of their power. To break the cycle of self-sabotage, replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never be good enough," challenge that thought with evidence to the contrary. Reflect on times when you've succeeded, no matter how small, and remind yourself that you are capable of growth. Another powerful tool is self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend who is struggling. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes, acknowledge them as part of your journey and focus on what you can learn. Over time, this practice rewires your mind, replacing self-sabotage with self-empowerment. Try this. The next time you feel stuck, write down one small action you can take to move forward, no matter how tiny. Taking that action, however small, disrupts the cycle of sabotage and reinforces your belief in your potential, cultivating a vision for your future. Awakening your inner potential is not just about understanding who you are today, it's about envisioning who you can become. A clear vision acts as a guiding star, giving direction to your actions and decisions. Without a vision, it's easy to drift, reacting to life's demands rather than creating the life you want. To cultivate a vision, start by asking yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? What impact do I want to have? Don't limit yourself to what feels realistic. Allow yourself to dream big. Imagine a version of your life where you are fully living in alignment with your potential. What does it look like? How do you feel? Who are you with? And what are you doing? Visualization is a powerful tool for bringing this vision to life. Spend a few minutes each day imagining your future in vivid detail. Engage all your senses. What do you see around you? What sounds fill the air? How does it feel to be living this life? The more real you can make this vision in your mind, the more your subconscious will work to align your actions with it. But a vision alone is not enough. It must be paired with action. Break your vision into small, actionable steps. For example, if your vision involves starting a creative project, your first step might be to dedicate 10 minutes a day to brainstorming ideas. These small steps build momentum, turning your vision into reality one piece at a time. Embracing vulnerability as strength. Vulnerability is often seen as weakness, but it's one of the most powerful catalysts for awakening your inner potential. To be vulnerable is to show up as your authentic self, even when it feels risky. It's about sharing your truth, owning your flaws, and letting others see the real you. Vulnerability requires immense courage, but it also opens the door to deeper connections, greater self-acceptance, and profound growth. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you create space for your potential to shine. You stop hiding behind masks and start living from a place of truth. To embrace vulnerability, start small. Share a personal story with someone you trust. Admit when you're struggling or unsure. Ask for help when you need it. These acts of vulnerability build trust in yourself and in others and create a foundation for growth. They also remind you that you don't have to be perfect to be worthy. Your imperfections are part of what makes you human, and they're often the source of your greatest strengths. By embracing vulnerability, you allow your inner potential to flourish in its most authentic form, fostering a legacy of impact. Awakening your inner potential is not just about personal growth. It's about contributing to the world around you. When you live from your potential, you become a beacon for others, showing them what's possible when you embrace your true self. Your transformation has a ripple effect, inspiring those around you to embark on their own journeys of awakening. Think about the people in your life, your family, friends, or even strangers who cross your path. How might your courage to live authentically inspire them to do the same? When you awaken your potential, you give others permission to awaken theirs, creating a cycle of growth and positive change. This ripple effect extends beyond your immediate circle. Every act of courage, every moment of authenticity, every step toward your potential contributes to a larger shift in consciousness. In a world often marked by fear, division, and distraction, choosing to live from a place of purpose and truth is a radical act. It's a way of saying, I believe in something greater within myself and within the world. Your inner potential is not just about personal success. It's about leaving a legacy of hope, inspiration, and transformation. Ask yourself, what kind of impact do I want to have? How can my growth serve others? These questions can guide you toward a life that's not only fulfilling for you, but also meaningful for those around you. Building resilience through adversity. As you continue on this journey, you'll encounter moments of resistance, both internal and external. Internally, your own doubts and fears may try to pull you back. Externally, you may face skepticism or criticism from others who don't understand your path. This is where resilience becomes crucial. Resilience is not about being unbreakable. It's about bending without breaking, about finding the strength to keep going even when the path is tough. Build resilience by celebrating your small wins, by reflecting on how far you've come, and by reminding yourself of your why, the deeper purpose that drives you. When resistance arises, return to your intention. Ground yourself in the present moment. Reconnect with the spark within you. Over time, you'll find that resilience becomes second nature, a muscle that grows stronger with every challenge you face. Practical steps to sustain your awakening. To sustain the awakening of your inner potential, integrate practical habits into your daily life. Here are a few to consider. Morning reflection. Start each day with a moment of reflection. Ask yourself, what's one way I can honor my potential today? This sets a purposeful tone for your day. Journaling. Write down your thoughts, dreams, and insights regularly. Journaling helps you process emotions, clarify your goals, and track your growth. Mindful movement. Engage in activities like yoga, walking, or dancing to connect with your body and release tension. Movement can be a powerful way to ground yourself in the present. Community connection. Seek out like-minded individuals who share your commitment to growth. Join a group, attend workshops, or connect online to build a supportive network. Continuous learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take courses that inspire you and expand your perspective. Lifelong learning keeps your mind open and your potential alive. The power of patience and trust. Patience is essential on this journey. Awakening your inner potential is not a race, it's a marathon. There will be moments when progress feels slow, when you wonder if you're moving in the right direction. In those moments, remind yourself that transformation is a process, not an event. Every seed you plant, every intention, every act of courage, every moment of self-awareness takes time to grow. Trust that the work you're doing now is laying the foundation for a future you can't yet see. Be kind to yourself in the moments of waiting. Celebrate the small victories and trust that they're leading you somewhere extraordinary. Living with intention in every moment. Awakening your inner potential is about living with intention in every aspect of your life. It's about bringing mindfulness to your relationships, your work, your daily routines. It's about choosing to live in alignment with your values, even when it's hard. It's about showing up as your true self, even when the world tempts you to conform. This way of living requires courage, but it also brings a profound sense of freedom. When you live from your inner potential, you're no longer bound by the expectations of others or the limitations of your past. You're free to create, to explore, to become. In closing, awakening your inner potential is the first step to transformation because it's the moment you choose to believe in yourself. It's the moment you decide that your dreams matter, that your voice matters, that you matter. It's the moment you step into the wilderness of your life with curiosity, courage, and faith, ready to discover the infinite possibilities within you. This journey is not about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the process of becoming. It's about trusting that every step, no matter how small, is a victory. It's about knowing that the spark within you is a fire waiting to ignite. So take that first step today. Awaken your inner potential and let it light the way to a life of purpose, meaning, and transformation. The world is waiting for your light. Let it shine.